Welcome back for another video. In this one, we're going to take a look at my retro video game flashcard collection here. These flashcards you can use to play, any retro video game systems library of games, may that be, the US, European, Japanese, or even other regions, hacks, homebrews, excuse me. And I do have some homebrews on this Sega Genesis Everdrive. This is an older one. This is probably the second or third generation version they put out, so it's kind of slow when loading games, especially the larger ones, but it still works, and that's great. I think that's awesome. So how the flashcard works is you just get an SD card, load up ROMs on it, or get someone to load them on there for you, stick it on the top or on the side, and you're ready to go. You just got to make sure your firmware is up to date on the actual cartridge. This one has the pause button for Master System games, so Master System games will also work on this, as well as Game Gear. These are great little devices for people who don't want to spend, big bucks on retro games, which the prices for some games for their respectable systems has climbed quite a bit recently in the past year or two due to COVID and the increasing demand for these retro games. So I kind of got out of buying them. I bought a few Super Nintendo games, and I've shown those on the channel recently, just to kind of round out that collection and have those games that I had back in the day, or rented back in the day. But yeah, play a lot of great games on here, the American Genesis games, hacks and homebrews. Now with this device, it will not support 32X games unless you have the 32X cooked up and connected to your Genesis. That's unfortunate. It does not support the Mega CD or Sega CD. Newer models do, and I am looking to upgrade this when I have the money, but these are great, great devices. SD to SNES, this is an older model when compared to the FX Pack Pro, which is the newest one, and the FX Pack. Got this guy used, so it doesn't support all of the special chip or FX chip games. I think I need to update my firmware. That's what I was told on a YouTube stream, video game stream. But yeah, this works great for what I use it for. It works really good. Completely American Super Nintendo games, Super Famicom games as well, European games. All the ROMs are here on the SD card on top. Oop, and that's spring loaded. Never had any problems. This thing has a real-time clock in it. Of course, that just doesn't keep the time for me, which is strange because this thing does have a save battery in it. Maybe there's a separate battery, but nonetheless, well worth your money if you're looking to get an affordable flash card. And I did pay kind of a premium for it, but yeah. So keep your firmware up to date, and all the games that you intend to play with this thing or want to will work. Has the form factor of an actual SNES cartridge. Some of the newer ones don't. They have the European shell. All these are official Crix products. I think all these someone got off Stone Age Gamer, at least the first two I purchased used to save some money, but I'm going to upgrade this eventually to the FX Pack Pro. Not sure which color, but yeah, this still works great, and the saves all work. There's no issues there. So yeah, and this will play the hacks as well. I just haven't loaded any on. I've downloaded some, but I have to marry them to the original ROMs, and I have to figure all that out. I've just haven't had time. Everdrive N8 for the NES. Bought this brand new from Stone Age Gamer about 3 years ago now, I think. It's got the save battery in it, so you can save your games. Even games that you normally couldn't save, you can save with a press of a button combination. So that's one good thing about flashcards. You can use save states when in the original games you just could not. You were at the mercy of the fact that, does the actual game save or not when you're using original cartridges. But yeah, this has been great. I've been able to play, the American library of Super Nintendo games. I don't think I have the Famicom games loaded up on here. I just haven't played in a while. So, But yeah, this works great for what I need it for. Never had any issues loading up games. You do have to update the firmware as soon as you get it brand new in order to get it to work with your SD card. Yeah, so there we go. And that's not the current version of the N8, but it is pretty close to it. I think they're selling a different model now. I think it just has all the same features, just different shell. I don't think they're selling a lot of these colored shells anymore. They've gone to either clear or gray. So glad I picked these up when I did. But this is the EverDrive 64X7 for the Nintendo 64. Those other three work with their respectable systems and foreign systems, as well as analog Mega SG, Retro USB AVS, and analog's version of the NES. I just can't think of it. The analog, I'm sorry. As well as the analog Super NT. That cartridge works with it too. All these are compatible with high-end clone systems. Unfortunately, not the not so good ones. So the EverDrive 64, you can play hacks on this as well. I don't have any loaded up at this time. I will maybe eventually do that, maybe not. I just have more interest in playing the actual games. Never had any issues with this thing at all. Works as intended. You can save games on here with the button combination and save the games that originally could save as if I had the actual cartridge in the system, which that is great. But yeah, the save states are just fantastic. If you have something to do and you need to stop your game, you can use save states. I highly recommend these guys. Get them while you can. I'm going to upgrade a few of these in the future. Maybe next year. We'll have some more funds. So yeah, but these are great for people that just want to save space in their house or don't want to spend, a crap ton of money on retro games. Even someone that has a curated collection like myself and just wanted to play some of the rare games and just have this for convenience. It's great for that. So yeah, that's the collection, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Come back for more videos coming soon.